Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Gus Random Reviews. In this video, I am going to show you how to make sauteed garlic butter shrimp ceviche. For your ingredients, you're going to need fresh cilantro, 3 tomatoes, 2 lemons, 1 full onion, 2 tablespoons of butter, garlic, pepper, salt, and definitely the main ingredient, your shrimp. For your shrimp, you can definitely use any shrimp that's either fresh or within the bag. Now, I prefer to use all natural, no preservatives, jumbo raw shrimp because they are already clean and they're big enough where you're gonna get the most out of your ceviche. So for the first step, what you want to do is you want to take your shrimp, you want to rinse them in cold water, and then we're gonna put them into the pan to start sauteing them in garlic and butter. So go ahead and open your bag and go ahead and pour in your shrimp. And go ahead and just rinse them off in cold water. Do that for about a minute or two and then set them up to the side. Next, we're going to chop the cilantro, chop the tomatoes, and chop the onions and put them into our bowl in order for us to continue to work on the preparation. So I'm going to go ahead and chop these and then show you what it looks like once I put them into the bowl. Okay, so my vegetables are now chopped, as you can see here. Now the amount of vegetables depends on what your tastes are, but as you can see, they're nice and chopped in little pieces. You have your cilantro, you have your onions, and now you have your tomatoes. Now for the lemons and the seasoning of the salt and the pepper, we're gonna leave these for last. But what we want to do now is, since our shrimps are ready to go, we're going to saute them in garlic and butter, and then we're going to remove the shell of the shrimps and then chop them and put them into our bowl here of vegetables, and then add the last ingredients to make our sauteed garlic shrimp ceviche. So what you want to do is you want to grab your 2 teaspoons of your butter and put them into a hot pan. Let that melt. Once it melts, we're going to go ahead and add our garlic. You can either buy garlic that's already minced, or you can buy fresh garlic and chop it yourself. I prefer minced just because it's easier and more convenient. And then we're going to put it into our pan. So just a small correction, 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of your garlic. Go ahead and add our shrimp in there. Spread it around. What you want to do is you want to let them cook for 2 minutes for each side. Once you're done cooking them in 2 minutes, then flip them and then repeat the process for another 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes have passed and I just flipped them over. You can see that the color of your shrimp has changed. When to know when your shrimp is cooked is when it turns into a pinkish color. We'll wait until the other side also changes the color, and then that would pretty much tells us that our shrimp is already cooked and ready to come out of the pan, so that we can start chopping it into pieces. Cannot tell you how good this smells. As you can see, the color of the meat has turned white and pink, so that means that now this is fully cooked. We're going to go ahead and turn the stove off, and we're going to then remove them from the pan, and we're going to take the shells off the shrimp, and then we're going to chop them into pieces. So from this point, what we're going to do is we have our shrimp, and what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you one example and then repeat the process with every shrimp that we have in our bowl. What you want to do is, while it's hot, you want to go ahead and take off the shell from the shrimp, because yes, this shrimp has some shells and you don't want to eat that shell. Okay, so make sure you get all the shrimp meat off the shell. Okay, once you have the meat, then you go ahead and grab your knife and just chop it into a couple of small pieces, enough like so, where we're going to place them inside our vegetables. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat the process with all the shrimps that we have here. I'm going to speed up this process and then show you the end result. Okay, our shrimp has now been chopped, shells removed, and they are ready to be put into our bowl mix here. And then we're going to add the last ingredients, which is our lemons and our salt. So I'm going to go ahead and put these into our bowl. Our ceviche is in our bowls. I'm going to take both of our lemons here. I'm going to go ahead and cut them apart. I'm going to have to use this lemon squeezer. Pour that lemon inside the bowl. Now obviously the lemon depends on your taste, but what you want is you want the lemon to be fully distributed against every ingredient that is in your ceviche. So the more lemon you have, the better it will be. Okay, so let's go ahead and put both of these lemons in here. And once we have it in there, what we want to do is you want to add half a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of pepper. Okay, here's your salt. And here is your pepper. So once you pour all your ingredients, now you're ready to mix them with a spoon and ready to be served and enjoyed. Remember, this is the Sauteed garlic shrimp butter ceviche. It smells so good. And here it is. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like this video, visit my page to view my other videos. Thanks a lot, and I appreciate you.